Episode 380 of Ticket Talk. What is good, my friends? We got a brand new presenting partner of Ticket Talk, and I want to welcome, as we put out the press release here earlier today, Brad Clements Law. He is going to fight for us. He's going to fight for all the resellers, all the buyers being wronged by StubHub. So check out bradclementslaw.com. Works on contingent. If you want to get a hold of him for a consultation, you do have to go through me. And here's kind of the features, the success stories he's had to really help victims of the horrific things that StubHub is trying to do. Obviously, a lot of arbitration fees. They still lose. He is definitely a godsend and really a perfect fit sponsor for righting the wrongs in ticketing. And we're stoked to have Brad Clements Law as a presenting partner of Ticket Talk tonight. He will be on the show later this week to kind of explain this in depth, and we'll do like a Q&A. So more to come. We are stoked to have Brad Clements on board to help us fight StubHub cases. So if you're a reseller, you're a fan, and you were wronged by StubHub, you DM me directly. I'll get you in contact with Brad right away via an invite, via text or email. So we're not messing around. We're rolling up our sleeves, even though I'm wearing a short sleeve t-shirt. We want to get to the bottom of helping you solve your StubHub case. My Lord. I think we also have a conference called TicketCon in July, MCF. July 26th, brand new thing, the new kids on the block. We're not the band. We're kind of the new guys in ticketing running a show here with the TTAB TicketCon. We're going to reimagine ticketing. We're going to put out an itinerary of the night here by about May 1st or earlier, and we hope to see you in New Orleans before the old school conference begins, WTC, the next day. So that's why we're doing it in New Orleans. We want to introduce this to everyone else to kind of check out a new thing going on in ticketing and Ticket Talk. And anyone is welcome to attend. I don't care if I'm your critic. I don't care if you hate me. If you want to see me face to face, mano tell me you're going to go F myself. You can come see me at TicketCon in New Orleans this summer, my Lord. But let's kind of go through our X feed as we have another busy day. Usher went on sale today, producer MCF, and I believe the sales were kind of underwhelming. But, Justin Bieber here, I was looking at this here about 48 minutes ago. He's living high life, smoking a cigar with his wife, Haley. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's just kind of a good feeling. He got highs of the highs by really knocking it out of the park at Coachella the last 2 weekends, and the guy made more money than God. My Lord, he is an ATM machine. Is he going to go on tour? I want to know, MCF, if he's going to go on tour because, Ticket Talk tonight will be all over that. And there's a press release we put out here earlier today, parting with Brad Clements Law, so feel free to read it. Awesome, perfect sponsorship, and we're going to have Brad on the show here in the next couple days to explain it in depth. And I know that limited seats, it seems like Fish is dropping more and more seats, and I think producer MCF's brother is a huge fan. He's going to have more opportunities to go to Fish because they keep dropping seats, and they just don't have the demand for the spring set of shows at the Vegas Sphere. So they have a great lighting show, by the way. The Friday show surged, Saturday didn't, Thursday was a bargain. So you can find some deals at Fish this spring in Vegas. Buffalo Sabres again hot for game 2, 339 getting. So obviously Sabres fans are absolutely stoked. They look to go up 2-0 tonight on Boston. Usher, Chris Brown, pre-sale kind of was at. There was a lot of inventory available. So it will be interesting to see what market surge. Obviously the regular on sales later this week. So Chris Brown going back-to-back stadium tours. I just don't know if he has the demand, even with Usher in the loop. Will it be a success? Will it be a failure? Will it be a pace to wait? We'll have that on a future Buy Now, Pace to Wait. Maybe we'll do that show tomorrow night. In college football, yikes. This is a very good article. This kind of reminds me back to the old Scott's Takes days when we really covered these in depth about Wisconsin just approved a $203 million athletic department budget. First time ever over $200 million. Massive operation, one of the biggest in college sports, but ticket revenue is extremely down. You know what's the most interesting is 2 straight losing football seasons, obviously a part of it, but the season ticket to single game mix is shifting in the wrong direction. They're losing season ticket holders, and they're going to single games, which is a massive nationwide trend. And we started covering this like in 2021 on Scott's Takes 5 years ago. So found that extremely interesting. And I put in the tweet, if we go back to it, that my old friend that we used to talk about all the time, I believe some guy at Elevate Sports is kind of causing that trend in college football. Did a particular company cause it? I don't want to name him MCF, but I think we know who we're talking about. If you followed us back in the Scott's Takes days, and speaking of the Scott's Takes days, kind of a memory and past show tonight, Al Guido's not messing around. He said, I want Chris Brown, Usher presale tickets to begin bright and early this morning. He said, let's get them out there because we're kind of way over budget for the FIFA World Cup. We need Chris Brown and Usher to deficit those losses as much as we can, my Lord. And I believe that BTS, I'm going to guess that the justice he receives in South Korea will be a little different than it would be in the USA, as the South Korean police are seeking arrests for BTS mogul Bang Si-hyuk, if I pronounce that right, chairman of the agency behind BTS. Obviously, it looks like some kind of Ponzi scheme, investor fraud scheme he was a part of. They don't mess around in South Korea. They might mess around in the U.S. and let you get off with those. But in South Korea, I don't know what's going to happen to that guy, my Lord. And then really back to the FIFA World Cup, which we're going to be covering really all summer long, as all 104 matches are going to be covered here on Ticket Talk. Amazing article, 30,000 tickets unsold for the USA's opening match. My Lord, they got to lower their ticket prices. Great article from Adam Crafton from The Athletic. I mean, 30,000 tickets need to be sold. That means lower ticket prices for USA Match 1 in the FIFA World Cup, which we are going to be covering all 104 matches only here on Ticket Talk and Ticket Talk tonight. Really going to start our coverage. I would say May through the final is going to really be our presence of the summer of 2026. Is obviously the FIFA World Cup coming to the U.S. only comes here like every 30 years. So it's kind of a big deal, I would say, my Lord. But it looks like lots of tickets to move. So tomorrow night we're going to do Buy Now, Pays to Wait. We'll do it on FIFA. We'll do it on Chris Brown, Usher. Some more artists we'll put in the mix. So make it a great rest of your Tuesday evening. If you are affected by StubHub, DM me on any of my social media platforms, and we will get you in touch with Brad Clements right away. Make it a great evening. Send me your ticket intel. Stay lean and clean.